Hello everyone, Ghetto Mozart here. We're playing some more 9kings today, and I'm pretty pumped. I haven't been able to play much in the past few days, and in addition to that, it's November 11th today. Patch number 18 was released. Kind of a surprise update, it said. I will be making a full video on highlighting some really cool changes from that, but this video, we're going to be playing something I like to call the Demon Warpers. This is going to use Demon's Altar with the Pagan perk. Start with +1 Demon's Altar in a random corner plot. Now I want to talk about that a little bit more in a second, but let's go over the other perks for this. I'm just going to highlight them so you can see them. The Imp, +3 Imps, that's really good to help get our Demon's Altar started. You know, we're going to be making a lot of small characters, or I'm sorry, a lot of small units, especially with our Warpers. But we will still have Imps too, to kind of sacrifice for our Demon's Altar. Now, one change I do want to highlight real quick from patch number 18 is with actually the Demon's Altar. So I'm kind of glad I had to delay this because I've been so busy. I'm glad I had to delay this video. When you use a card that destroys a plot, it will now give stats to your Demon's Altar. So I'm really interested to see that. We're going to jump right in. I didn't ban anybody just because I haven't really had any problem with any of these kings with this build. But actually, we got really lucky. Got King of Time. That's, of course, what we need for the Warpers. And then the King of Stone. So let's get right into this. Now, usually I'll put the pagoda on the back half. But I'm going to put it right here. Alright. And right off the bat, we're going to put another Demon's Altar. But look at this. Look at this start. With the Pagan perk, we have 4 Demon's Altars. And it does put it to each corner. So this sets up absolutely awesome for a cemetery. And I will be putting a cemetery here by the Mangular. In place of this Mangular. And we're going to sacrifice this Mangular next turn too. So we're going to sacrifice, it'll level up our imps or whatever we put here. Let's see. Okay, that's not bad. This Earthworks isn't bad. Allow us to expand a little bit. I think I am going to take that. And let's go ahead and just put these imps here. Now this, we do need to get rid of this Mangular because it is taking an imp every turn. And we want a lot of units. So we're going to go ahead and take... We already have 1 sacrifice. We'll use that. And then Earthworks. I don't think Earthworks works in patch number 18 to buff our Demon's Altar. I think it has to destroy. Now I will double check that. Yes, it is destroy troop plots with destruction cards. Okay, so it has to be a troop plot as well. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and roll for another Demon's Altar. We got Imp. Well, let's go ahead and get Pagoda here. So here's what I want to do. I want to get rid of this Mangular so it stops taking our Imps. And that leveled up 2 of our plots of Imps to level 2. And this is where we need our Warpers, so we need a little bit of luck here. Hopefully we can find one here. We can roll one more time, come on. And we got it, yes, okay. Covenant, okay, so as far as a Royal Decree, Covenant, this is, that's so good mid and late game. I mean, by themselves, these Demon's Altars will scale like crazy, but getting this mid and late game is insane. So we'll look for that later. What we're going to take is long-termism. I know we're scaling hard right now, trying to get these up, but I think if we can make it to the next decree, we'll be absolutely unstoppable. So we're going to put a Warper here, and I would like to get a cemetery in the center of these Imps and Warpers. So we ran over the King of Stone, but the King of Stone will get very strong with those ballistas soon. So we probably will end up making peace with the King of Stone eventually. And I think I am gonna just replace the warpers, unlock one plot behind them, and replace them down. Then maybe what we can do is put something here, use Earthworks again, and it'll unlock 2 plots for us. Okay, so the merchant phase is still several rounds away. We could potentially roll twice here for another warper. Oh, nice. We got on the first roll. Here comes a blessing. Now, there was some changes to blessing. I think it occurs a few years earlier, but again, I'll have to... I am going to be making a video on this patch, so... Doubles the damage. I don't think we need double the damage with the card in the plot. Let's go ahead and re-roll that once. Doubles the HP. Okay, well... I guess it'll be for our warpers. That's not bad. So yeah, these warpers, when they summon melee units, they inherit half of the warper stats. So having a little bit more health is great, because they will summon several times during a battle, you can see. And now we're starting to get some great scaling here with our Demon's Altars. You can see the 0.5% stats boost that keeps popping up. That's each time we lose one of these summons or an imp or anything like that. Okay, and we did pick up Cemetery. That's pretty huge. Yeah, that is pretty huge. Now, if you're not familiar with this card, if adjacent unit dies in battle, summons an imp to fight in its place. So, absolutely awesome if you have a lot of small units. Kind of just can be replaced with an imp. Ooh, and these blisses are getting real strong. We might lose this one. Let's see. Okay, we got him. We got him. Luckily, the warpers do kind of move around and spread out. That is really cool. A lot of units do not do that in the back line, I've noticed, but the warpers kind of do. They summon, kind of run around for a second, and then yeah, go back to what they were doing. I think I'm just gonna get another pagoda here. And why don't we just wage war against King of Nature? I think I've said it every video, but I'm going to put it on the screen again. The clone card is so good. It's hard to compare to anything. You can literally, unless you're trying to do enchants or buffs or something like that, you know, as long as you're able to clone a card that's placed on the board, it's so good for any build. But yeah, you'll probably, and there it is. It knew I was talking about it. Clone card right here. Now, getting the cemetery levels only gives us health, damage, and hits per second for the imps, if I'm remembering correctly. It doesn't summon more imps or anything like that. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna clone another Demon's Altar and start scaling even more. We'll see what we get at the Merchant's phase. We might end up using Earthworks on this Demon Altar to unlock a few plots. That's pretty much like 60 gold if we can use an Earthworks on this. But we want to make sure to do it pretty quick, so you know we're not wasting a ton of stats. We're wasting 1 year of stats for this Demon's Altar if we end up doing that, but that's alright. I don't think I'm interested in any King of Stone cards anymore. I'm just gonna take one. Ooh, Raising is really good. Now for these videos I just go to the first boss, which is stage or year 33. So Raising is pretty good. We can only afford one of these cards. Raising is especially good just because we have long-termism. So if I triggered this right now, we'd get 3 decrees. We just don't have a plot. I think it's too good not to take right now. So I think we are going to Earthworks this. Let's place it back down, and let's go ahead and raise that. Alright. These are both really good. I think I'm going to go the 9 free rerolls, just because we can get 2 more decrees. Maybe we can get something really good. All active allied troops are replaced with level 3 imps. I don't like that much just because we already have our warpers going. Discard current hand and get a copy of each of your king cards. That's not bad, actually. But we have some rerolls. Let's try to get some really good ones here. Bombers have attack range area doubled. Level 3 imps. Every reroll gives you plus... This is pretty good sometimes if you reroll a lot. But I'm going to keep going here. Every poison, that's all. Nothing we can do. 3 copies of the next card you throw into the pit. I really like that. So let's take that. This Evil Pact isn't bad, actually. Well, I think maybe what we can do is take supplies. And we'll toss in a Demon's Altar. And we can start leveling up more Demon's Altars and maybe save one for expanding our kingdom. You know, Evil Pact is really good. Doubles the maximum quantity of summoned imps. It doesn't tell me on this. I want to say it's 30 or 40 right now. I think we'll go this play. Okay, so I'm going to toss Demon's Altar in here. I want to save... Actually, we have a room for one right here. We're going to just place one down. And we can level... one up. Might as well level up our cemetery. Give it imp a level. Pagoda. Ooh, what I could have done is destroyed the cemetery to level everything up. I still think I want to do that. Yeah, so our warpers are higher level. I think I will. This is the warper that got the blessing, or that will get the blessing. And it was an HP blessing. Let's go ahead and give him Carnage. Why not? We'll give him that too. And we'll put a bomber here. We'll end up probably sacrificing that to level up the plots. Now, what I didn't pay attention to... Oh, so I bet with this patch update today, destroying a troop plot, they just get... The demon altars just get the 0.5% stronger... Or 0.5% stat buff, huh? So that's pretty cool. I went with clone here. And we're just going to go ahead and upgrade our warper. Now, if you want to take this into like endless mode or, you know, super late game or whatever, I think expanding and getting more warpers is good. I like to just keep on getting as many units on the board as possible, because they will get one shot eventually, but that'll in return absolutely make your Demon's Altars pop off. And especially when you get these leveled up to level 3, you know, 3 of those demons per, it gets pretty crazy. Alright, so let's just take this one right here. And we're gonna just put one more Demon's Altar down. And I think that's all I want as far as Demon's Altars. So we have a total of 6, 8, and then 8 times 3, 24. We'll have a quote-unquote front line of 24 demons if we get all these to level 3. So that sounds pretty good to me. And it still looks like we're beating the King of Stone, so that's pretty good. Again, I don't need any of these. I'm just going to take Cauldron or something. Sacrifice this. It only leveled up one warper, but that's fine. And we'll see what we put in the middle here. Clone? Sure. We still have several rerolls. I think I want to try to get the Demon Altar buff one. Ooh, 3-roll decrees again? That's only in 7 turns. Let's do it. And then what if we get two or 3 Demon Altar buff decrees? Okay, we'll just put Cauldron here. Well, hang on here. Since they're all level 3, maybe we opt for a cemetery there. There we go. Yeah, we'll just continue to level up our Demon's Altars. But isn't it kind of neat how the warpers in the back do move around? You see they summon and then they walk around for a few seconds. Again, we don't really need anything from the King of Stone. We'll be making peace with them the first time we can. Alright, so these warpers are going to have minions that have, what, 17.3 life? Yep, 17.3. Cool. So we'll just put a trapper. You know, we'll just put a cauldron down here for now. Yeah. That's fine. I'd hate to just discard and get 9 gold for a card. We could get a little bit of value from this poison coming from our cauldron. So yeah, we're year 16, 176 units from the pagoda. It puts us right around 200 units, but some of those are absolute hosses now. Look at that, 282.1 life, 67 damage, hits per second 3.6, and 21% crit chance. Pretty crazy. Now the ones I just put not too long ago, they're not going to be as strong, but yeah, we're scaling indefinitely now. Now sacrifice will be good for right here. I think we'll just go pagoda. I believe I did take the perk that allows our pagoda to go to +5. Ooh, rewind's pretty good. There's more warpers, but we have level 3 already. I think we're going to take rewind because the 2 cards in our hand are pretty useless. We'll go ahead and just keep on leveling up our Demon's Altars. Remember the first 4 that we got, so the strongest 4 Demon's Altars are going to be in the corners here, so we'll get those up to level 3 first. And yeah, we are cruising. Wow, those ballistas are hitting hard, but our demons are hitting harder. Okay, I did want to try to get Earthworks here just in case. Let's just go ahead and keep leveling up our pagoda for year 18 here. King of Nature, my favorite card. It knows now. I think all 3 times it just gave me a clone card. Okay, expansion. I think there's a corner plot here. Maybe here. So we can use Earthworks more efficiently. Yeah, we'll put a cauldron here. We'll use Earthworks and we'll unlock a few more plots. But we are smoking the mirror army, the Blood Rebellion. Alright, Demon's Altar. There is a cemetery. Just thinking here. I think we're just going to continue with the Demon's Altar. We still are getting a little bit of value from that cauldron, so yeah, let's level up these Demon's Altars. Now, if we wanted, we could just add some more Demon's Altars, but I think I'm gonna go for more smaller units. Like I said, with this setup, we'll have 24 units of a demon once we get these leveled. I'll take Earthworks again. Okay, so I think we took long-termism again, right? Doubles the HP of all troops. Don't think we need that. Now, Poison Thorns is pretty good because it does work on the Warper's summons. I actually think I'm going to take this. Yeah, I actually think I'm going to take this. We have a lot of units. Could be a lot of poison. There's another one. Poison Thorns, but I really want to try to get our boost the Demon Altars. Tempted to take this cold 99 gold coin so we can get a few more rerolls. Man, we keep getting the King of Blood decrees, like specific decrees, but we're not getting the other one that we need. Okay, we'll take Evil Pact. One more roll here. I guess. I guess we take supplies or 9 free rerolls. Now let's take supplies. We don't need any more rerolls. Okay, let's do this. Where's our Mangler? Demon's Altar. Pagoda. Sacrifice that. Put an imp here. We'll put a cemetery here next time we get a removal card. Bomber here. And we'll go ahead and enchant the same Warpers. So yeah, we got some strong demons, and I did make another one, so it should be a total of 27 demons. I'm just going to go ahead and take this Procreate. And we'll go ahead and make some more of these Warpers. But yeah, we're at the 2/3 mark here. You're 22 out of 33. Let's see here. We could do something with regression. I do like that card a lot. I think it's very, very powerful. But yeah, let's make peace with the King of Stone. We don't really need any more of their cards. So it's still just at war with the King of Time and King of Nature. Yeah, let's go ahead and regress our Demon's Altar. Blood Rebellion is getting smoked. You know, they have more units than us too, which is kind of crazy. I'm looking for a sacrifice here. There we go. Just to get rid of this, and we'll put a cemetery there next. And that'll be a lot more value, scale a lot more for our demons. It's also just good. I'm not worried about losing right now, to be honest. This is a really, really strong build. I've never had any issues with this one. Ooh, they know. They know I'm coming for the clone card. And nice. We'll just take a Demon's Altar, right? Ooh, what if we can get this to level? Let's do this. Con-cab-u-la-tor. Oh, I can't say that. I've never tried. I've just said it in my head until now. That was a little embarrassing. Not sure how to pronounce that one. But yeah, we get this to level 3. It'll level up all of our Demon's Altars and a few of our other little ones. Imp and these bombers, I think. I've never used these bombers. I'd like to try a build with those sometime. Kind of cool. But yeah, next King of Nature, again, we'll try to get the clone card. Look how big our demons are getting visually. Ooh, I would roll for a regression, but I do want to keep the cemetery. Maybe we should go for I meant rewind. Okay, I tried it. Didn't get it, but that's alright. Let's give a pagoda here. Alright, nice. And this is the Rainbow Army. Let's see what we get here. We have enough for one roll. We could go for a Royal Council event and try to get the Demon Altar buff. Those are size, damage, and hit points of target troop. That wouldn't be bad for our warpers, since the summons inherit their stats. But I almost want to go with raising. I want to try to get this Demon Altar decree. Okay, so how do we do this here? Let me roll. First, let me roll to try to get the King of Nature. Okay. That didn't work. We'll go ahead and just do this. Oh, level 3 imps. No. Okay. Well, I guess we'll take raw crit chance. Man, it's not terrible. Yeah, our demons are so strong right now. And you'll see we're still losing about 100 troops. See, 0.5, about 50% stats boost each time we do this. Oh, now here's this again. I really don't want transmutation. That's good, like, at the very, very start, if you have a bunch of random imps or random troops that you want to turn into, but that's... You know, I'm just gonna take thorns here. And we're just gonna rewind, because I don't need this vampirism. Let's just go ahead and level up. Okay, there's King of Nature. We'll level up this pagoda. King of Nature for clone. We only need to get this one more level. See our little imps being summoned. Or not being summoned. Our imps running around and our warper summons. One roll, come on, clone. I need it this time. Oh no. Oh no, we didn't get it. Okay. Well, we're still scaling, and it's year 30 out of 33, so it's almost done here. But wow, look how many troops the Blood Rebellion has. 415. That's crazy. Okay, well, I'll keep a cemetery in case we ever get rid of this word I can't pronounce. Con-cab-u-la-tor. Maybe. We don't really need any troops either, so we're just gonna leave that one. We're just gonna raise these. There it is, Covenant. There it is. Watch this, 770 life, 184 damage. Yeah. They're absolute, they've scaled. We've scaled. I think we're gonna smash the boss. Again, this is just king difficulty to demonstrate this. And we got our clone, watch this. Boom. Alright, we're so strong now. We are incredibly strong. And let's go ahead and just rewind. Don't really think we can play much here. We could do another raise, but I don't really don't want to. Clone, Demon's Altar, and this is just trash. All right. Well, here's the final battle here against the King of Time. And oh my gosh, I didn't even see the boss die. I'm going to have to watch that back, but that might be the fastest I've ever killed one of these king bosses. But yeah, that was a really good run. You can see how well this Demon Altar scales with a lot of mobs. Or a lot of units, I have to say. But yeah, this is one of my favorite builds. You can take it into Endless and see how far you can go. My rig won't handle it. I am pretty constricted. Or, yeah, with my rig specs, my computer specs. So, yeah, that's another reason why I do these short ones. But, yeah, here's just an overview of the perks we took this time. Long-termism really paid off. And then I'll go ahead and hover over. These are the Warpers and our strongest Demon's Altar. But yeah, I want to thank you for coming along on this build today. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a great rest of your night. See ya.